Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's definitely been a few days, it's been about 3 weeks, 2 weeks since I last uploaded. I'm definitely gonna try to be more consistent these upcoming weeks. I know the beginning of January for me is very hectic, so please bear with me. Sorry, but I'm definitely gonna try to stay more consistent. I'm gonna try to be posting twice a week now. So right now, I'm gonna be doing a quick little book review on one of the first books that I finished this year. It's called A History of the World in Six Glasses by Tom Stangage. I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. If I'm not, sorry about that, but I will leave a link to this book down below. I definitely recommend it. I usually read financial literacy books, so I definitely enjoyed learning more than just how to make money and how financial things work. This was definitely interesting. Let's get into it. Let's get into the book. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Okay, our first drink is beer. Our journey begins about 10,000 years ago during the agricultural revolution. As humans transitioned from hunting and gathering to farming, they began to cultivate grain. But here's the twist, those grains didn't just feed people, they also fermented beer. This accidental discovery became a staple of early societies in Mesopotamia and Egypt. Drink number two, wine, the symbol of refinement. Next, we move on to the Mediterranean, where wine takes center stage. First cultivated around 6000 BCE in the Caucasus region, wine spread to Greece, where it became a marker of culture and intelligence. Greek symposiums, drinking parties, were gatherings where philosophers, poets, and politicians flourished, all over cups of diluted wine. The Romans expanded the role, making it accessible to more people and developing large-scale vineyards across their empire. Wine became a status symbol, with vintage and origin indicating one's wealth and power. It was also integral to religion, used in Christian rituals like Eucharist. The Roman Empire's collapse didn't diminish wine's importance. Instead, its cultivation persisted, preserving traditions that would shape Europe's wine culture for centuries. Drink number three, spirits, fueling empires and trade. In the age of exploration, a new kind of drink emerged, distilled spirits. Techniques perfected in the Middle East spread to Europe, leading to the creation of beverages like brandy, rum, and whiskey. Spirits had a higher alcohol content than beer and wine, making them ideal for long voyages where they were served for both medical and morale for boosting sailors. But spirits also became entangled in one of history's darkest chapters, the Atlantic slave trade. Rum made from the sugarcane grown on the plantations in the Americas became a central commodity in the Triangle's trade system. Ships carried enslaved people to the New World, sugar and rum to Europe, and manufactured goods back to Africa. Spirits fueled colonial economics and global trade. But their history is a stark reminder of exploration and inequality. Drink number four, coffee, the intellectual stimulation. Now we enter the world of coffee, which emerged in the Islamic world around the 15th century. Coffee houses became hubs of social and intellectual life, earning the nickname School of the Wise. As coffee spread to Europe in the 17th century, it became the drink of choice for those seeking clarity and focus, a stark contrast to the alcoholic heavy diets of normal time. Coffee houses in London became epicenters of business and innovation. Lloyd's of London, for instance, began as a coffee house, where merchants met to discuss shipping insurance. Coffee fueled the age of enlightenment, powering discussions that led to scientific breakthroughs and political revolution. In short, coffee was a drink of progress. Drink number five, tea, the emperor's beverage. Tea originated in China, where it was consumed as early as 1500 BCE for both medical and ceremonial purposes. By the Tang Dynasty, tea culture has spread throughout East Asia. When Europeans traded, particularly the British, encountered tea in the 17th century, it quickly became a cultural and economic phenomenon. Tea was the driving force behind the British East India Company, which dominated global trade and even ruled parts of India. But tea also led to conflict. High taxes on tea sparked the Boston Tea Party of 1773, a key event leading to the American Revolution. Later, Britain's thirst for the tea led to the Opium Wars of China, forever altering the global balance of power. Tea is a drink with a legacy of both connecting and conflict. Drink number 6, Coca-Cola, the modern icon. Finally, we reach Coca-Cola, the quintessential drink of the 20th century. Created in 1886 by pharmacist John Sith Pemberton, Coca-Cola began as a medical tonic, but thanks to brilliant marketing, it became a global phenomenon symbolizing American culture, capitalism, and modernization. During World War II, Coca-Cola was provided to soldiers as a taste of home, spreading its influence far beyond the US borders. In the post-war era, it became a symbol of globalization for better or worse. While Coca-Cola represented freedom and prosperity to some, others saw it as a sign of cultural imperialism. Today, it is one of the most recognized brands in the world, reflecting the power of consumer culture. Okay, thank you guys for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you guys just want to hit a like, subscribe, there's definitely going to be more videos along the way.